Good afternoon, explorers.
Good afternoon.
We are in Natchez, Mississippi today.
Yep.
And we are about to embark on a little tour around the city.
Yes, so they actually have a city sightseeing tour here. And this thing is perfect because it's been my fan too.
Afterwards, I think we're going to go visit a cemetery that's just down the road and just show you a few shots from there.
And maybe go look at the Mississippi River.
Yes, definitely.
Because it's right next to us.
It is right outside.
And it's huge. I've never seen it before, so. One thing to note, you can get your tickets here at the Grand Hotel or Monmouth Plantation. They both sell tickets for the tour.
It's a hop-on, hop-off tour, so you can actually stop at any of the stops and wait for the next bus if you want.
You don't have to have the tickets before you get on the bus.
Okay, well, let's get going.
Let's go. This is the Grand Hotel. You can get your tickets for the hop-on, hop-off tour.
To your right over there, you have the Bridge of Sighs. That's a replica to the one in Italy.
This is perfect because it is hot right now. No one wants to walk 2 miles. So this tour actually has 10 different stops. Stop number 1 is the visitor center, and then we have 9 more to go. But it's just going to take you around the town. She's going to tell you a little bit about the history and the houses and the people that lived here, all kinds of stuff. And it was reasonably priced. It is all day, so like say if we wanted to get off here and stay for a little bit, we could, and a bus would be coming a couple minutes later to come pick us back up.
Those bridges connect Mississippi and Louisiana.
This is a great place to stop for all types of New Orleans, Cajun, everything. Old South Trading Post souvenirs. You can get all types of stuff in there. It was amazing. That building right there is Fort Rosa. That's all that's left.
And she got a knock your naked margarita. The name speaks for itself. On the right hand side, the William Johnson House. Adams County first jail, 1891.
Oh, the first jail.
26 beautiful acreage. You can walk the grounds free. You only pay the tour of the mansion. As we head to the historical point, they have concrete in the ground with shackles that once held enslaved people at the forks of the road.
This is Forks of the Road Historical Site. And they have a bunch of plaques of what actually happened on this land. And here's the shackles.
It's the oldest building in the territory, built in 1789. This is where the stagecoach used to stop. Look at the ghost. You see her good. She waving and smiling at y'all. They say several people been murdered inside that building. King's Tavern is up for sale if any of y'all is interested in some investment property.
Main Street is where all your restaurants and art stores are. Definitely something you'd want to check out just to get your footing here. There's so many different places to see.
This is where the first American flag was flown, encouraged the Spanish to leave this area.
they do have air conditioning down at the bottom, so.
Yes, so if you
Yeah.
can't deal with it, then come sit.
And if you can't climb stairs, then it's perfect down
They
here.
stop a few times too, so you can switch back and forth.
Yeah, so it was a great tour though.
Yeah.
The city actually has two cemeteries. One is the city cemetery and the other one is the national cemetery. This one right here is city. It is huge. If you're into just walking around cemeteries, it's open every day, 7 till dusk. So this is the National Cemetery. As you can see, we have markers all behind me, and there's actually across the road there's even more markers. If you want to come down here and just read all the headstones and see everyone who has served, this is a great place to do so.
One thing to note, that along the Mississippi there is gambling on the river, so if you're into gaming or anything like that, then all you have to do is park down there and you can get into a casino.
Yeah, it's called Magnolia Bluffs Casino.
Yep.
Here's a plaque marking the fact that this bridge is actually a replica of the Bridge of Sighs that sits in Venice. I think they did a really good job, and it gives you a spectacular view of the Mississippi.
And here we can wave to all the people in Louisiana.
Yeah, we'll see you in a few minutes though, because we're driving to Louisiana, then back through Mississippi, then back to Florida.
I'm a little offended, they're not waving back. Okay, explorers, I think this is where we're going to leave you, right next to the Mississippi.
Yep, you have to walk home.
Nah, but that was a really good tour of Natchez. I mean, you know, there's a lot more to Mississippi than just that, and we're already discussing coming back for another trip at some time in the future.
Yes, we did not know about this city. This was more of a stop city for the night. And then we realized there's so much here. If you're into old homes and history and stuff like that, this is a perfect area to come and visit.
Yes. We don't know what time it'll be that we make it back because there's a big world to explore.
Yes.
But this is a little bit of dipping our toes into this state.
Yeah. So if you've ever actually been here, maybe give some comments, tell us anything else we'd like to see, because there's a lot here.
Yeah, anything even within the surrounding area that maybe our viewers will enjoy.
Yeah.
Well, as always, thank you for coming along with us. Keep exploring.
We're heading home to Florida. We tried doing this ourselves, and we got lost within 5 minutes.
Room for one more. There's a sign on the top of my head. I don't want to show my bra that I sweat.